The best musical theatre songs of all time? That is so unfair. Hi, what's up? My name is Chad Barnier and welcome back to my YouTube channel for musical theatre. I am slightly obsessed and I needed a place to talk about it, so here we both are. I've come across a few other musical theatre YouTube channels where they're talking about their top 10 favorite musical theatre songs. And first of all, how dare you? It is an impossible question and no one should ever have to answer it, but I'm going to. That's what this video is today. Talking about my top 10 favorite musical theatre songs, and if you also feel like offending the gods of the musical theatre world, you can partake in this as well. I'd love to see your thoughts on what your favorite musical theatre songs are. Maybe hit me up in the comment section and let me know your favorites. I got there in the end. So just like any classic Watch Mojo or BuzzFeed video, I'm gonna count down the numbers so that you stick around till the end to see what my favorite is. Or you could just skip to the end of the video because that's a thing that you're allowed to do. Please don't do it, please watch the whole video. Okay, so I'm shuffling these around as I film this video. So what they were 5 minutes ago is different to what they are now. So starting at number 10 is I Am What I Am from Le Cage aux Folles. Now, I have no idea what this musical is. I've never seen it. I've barely listened to the whole thing, but this song is incredible. I actually go along to a musical theatre sing-along night in Sydney at a local theatre that is my favorite thing in the world, and I've met all of my musical theatre friends through that night. And this is one of the songs that they sing. My understanding of the song is it's a big coming out song. It's about someone not being afraid to be who they are and kind of step into their true selves. I love that. I think that's awesome, and the build up to it is really sexy and cool, and you can hear the confidence building in the person singing it. And the version I know the best is Douglas Hodge. I'm 100% sure that's not how you pronounce it. It's my kind of, I can do this song. I am what I am. Number 9 on my list is Cell Block Tango from Chicago. I don't think a song can get any more theatre-y. This song embodies everything that is musical theatre to me. When I think of this song, I think of over-the-top drama and storyline and ridiculous narrative plot devices. If you say the words pop 6 in front of any musical theatre kid and they don't immediately bust out pop 6 squish, Cicero, lip shits, are they even a musical theatre kid? If you haven't seen it already, there's a fantastic video of Ben Platt and a few others doing a gender swap version of this on YouTube. Actually, I'll link it in the description. It is so good, but Cell Block Tango from Chicago is my number 9. Number 8, and as with any list like this, of whether it's my favorite musicals or favorite songs or clever songs, anything like that, I find it very hard not to make the whole list Sondheim. It'd be unfair to not include anybody else just because he's the best. Number 8, I'm gonna say A Little Priest from Sweeney Todd. I am a sucker for clever wordplay and puns, and if you can do it in a way that doesn't seem forced, then yeah, you've got me. A Little Priest is kind of Sondheim showing off just how clever he is and just how many ways he can twist a word, and it works even within the context of Sweeney Todd, which in all aspects shouldn't work. It's a dark, comedic slasher musical. And if you've never heard Sondheim or Sweeney Todd, this particular song, and actually Sweeney Todd in general, is a great introduction to musicals and introducing you to the format of storytelling through song and just how detailed and in-depth and clever songs can be to push character and to push plot. It's a really, really clever song. Okay, so number 7 is one of the funnest songs that exist in musical theatre canon. This is another song that I know from my musical theatre sing-along nights, and that is Bring On the Men from the show Jekyll and Hyde. Like I mentioned, I'm a huge fan of wordplay, and this song is probably in my top 5 wordplay songs. And not only that, it's freaking so much fun. It's got this big anthemic chorus, and it has these really sexy verses, which is probably the greatest marriage of theme, is sexy and anthemic. If you're after like a song that is a good positive vibe, can amp you up and maybe make you feel a little bit sexy at the same time, this is that song. Number 6 is the song that you need to learn first if you want to be a musical fan. Apparently, I discovered this. This is the song that everybody knows. And it's One Day More from Les Miserables. So my background, I actually used to play in bands for a long time, in pop bands, pop punk bands. And one of my favorite things to experiment with and listen to in songwriting is when you bring back different melodies and themes from a song and you play them over the top of each other or sing them over the top of each other at the end of the song. And this is kind of the musical theatre version of that. All of the melodies that are for each character and different scenes throughout Les Miserables in Act 1 all come back and layer and navigate the space around each other for One Day More. And it's just this really impressive cacophony of noise and melody and songwriting that is kind of unmatched in a lot of other musicals, except for maybe, is it The Battle of Yorktown or The World Turned Upside Down in Hamilton, where kind of all the melodies from the first half of Hamilton are in that. It's that equivalent. Listen to every version of it. The anniversary version, the movie version, the carpool karaoke version. It's just a fun song that people love, and it makes you feel warm inside for the possibilities that exist within musical theatre. Number 5 on my list is Giants in the Sky from Into the Woods. I am a sucker for like a kid's voice in a musical, whether that's like Matilda or Annie or Newsies, or there's so many. Jack kind of steals the show. And I know that's probably like controversial to say that he's a B-plot character because he's great, but yeah, I think this song really makes me love Jack. This is the song, really. And it's just beautiful, and I wish I could sing it. I wish I had a range that high. So number 4 on my favorites list is My Shot from Hamilton. I love it so much, I actually have a tattoo of it, which is Young, Scrappy, Hungry. This song inspires me to do more and to want to be more. The song exists inside of the musical as the greatest introduction to a character that could exist. It shows just how prolific he is as a wordsmith, how determined and dead set he is on his goals. If you've watched, I think it's Howard Ho's YouTube channel, he breaks down all of the different motifs and themes throughout the musical Hamilton, and there's so many that are found in My Shot right at the beginning of the show. It's almost the whole story in that not throwing away your shot starts the musical, and not throwing away your shot ends the musical. It's just a bloody great song. Okay, so the next one is Proud of Your Boy from Aladdin. Proud of Your Boy is just a gorgeous song. Beautiful melodies, and Adam Jacobs does a beautiful version of it. There's a gorgeous version on YouTube that I'll link in the description that you have to watch. It's played live with Alan Menken, who writes pretty much every Disney musical that you've ever fallen in love with, and it's really beautiful. If you don't do anything else, do that today. Number 2 on my list is Waving Through a Window from Dear Evan Hansen. This song means so much to me. When I have had some bad times in the past, this song really kind of got me through that, and I have, again, a tattoo of the lyrics from that. Actually, I have a tattoo from Sweeney Todd that isn't Little Priest. It's actually My Friends. This is just a beautiful song that talks wonderfully about anxiety and not fitting in, and those feelings of loneliness that I haven't heard in another song before. It's like my emotional song. It's a song that makes me feel good when I sing it, because it's kind of got me from one place to another place. Also, who doesn't love Ben Platt? And the last song on my list of favorite musical theater songs, and really, I'm gonna, like, the whole musical that this is from could be my number 1. I'm gonna say the best musical theater song is Take Me or Leave Me from Rent. This song exists to be shown off. It is such like a big in your face, holy crap kind of number. This is the song that I wish I wrote, or I wish I could sing. And you know how you like songs because they're similar to your story? Like Waving Through a Window, and that's why you like connect with some songs. This song has nothing to do with me. I've always had very healthy relationships with people. I've never had an ugly breakup or fights based on take me for what I am, you should be so lucky to have me. I've never had that. But for some reason, this song is just so catchy and so wow that, I mean, if you don't like it, you need to check yourself because it's fantastic. So this video is pretty much just me telling you to listen to my favorite songs and then telling you that you're stupid for not liking them. I would love it if you would let me know what your top 10 favorite songs are in the comments. I can understand if you don't agree that on every list I ever make, Rent is gonna be number one, but this is my channel. You can get out. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. It means the world to me that you would. I mean, this is just me alone in my house talking about musicals. If musical theater is something that you love and want to talk more about it or want to see more of my videos, please consider subscribing. This is really fun for me to talk about musicals, and I hope you get something out of it and maybe discover a new show and maybe give us a like and a comment and let us know what you think of it. I'll see you next time.